I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. Like, I'm a Spider-Man fanboy through and through. I go through my whole life with Spider-Man rose-tinted glasses on. And I don't want to sound like a hater when I'm saying this because I just saw the new Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer and I am really hyped. I'm really excited for what they're going to do with, this rebirth of Spider-Man in this new trilogy. But man, this is going to sound like me complaining again because Spider-Man fans, all they do is complain. But the CG is just it's embarrassing, man. Like, compared to all the other CG stuff we get nowadays, Avatar, Dune, if we're comparing other Spider-Man movies, the Amazing Spider-Man 1, Amazing Spider-Man 2, the Sam Raimi movies, like, it's just not good enough anymore, bro. Like, there is one shot when he's like swinging on the building and he like the pigeons are flying over it, like that looks really good. But those like slow-mo shots at the end are just, they're not it. Like, the shots are cool, but it just looks so unrealistic. Like, it looks obviously fake. And especially that shot at the beginning of the trailer when he's like standing there on top of the crane or whatever, and he's looking at his phone and you can see the background of the city. Like, it's so obviously he's in front of a green screen. And I know this sounds like I'm complaining, but this is Disney we're talking about. This is Marvel. This movie cost like hundreds of millions of dollars. This is $1 billion company. Why does the movies look like that? And it hurts even more because this isn't a matter of this day and age or anything like that. This isn't just how movies look nowadays. Because the Dune trailer came out yesterday, and that trailer looks fucking amazing. And I know there's a bunch of CG in there, but that movie looks incredible. The CG work they did on that is seamless. It fits so well. But with the Spider-Man trailer, why? I don't understand why it looks like if they needed to delay this movie at least another 6 months. Like, if they delayed it another 6 months, I wouldn't be mad. Well, I would be mad, but I wouldn't be mad because I'm sure the CG would look a little better. But then again, this is only just like little quick snippets of the movie. I'm sure maybe if I watched it in motion, I probably wouldn't be complaining as much. It probably looks fine in the movie, but it's like there's this thing with MCU Spider-Man. Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, and Spider-Man No Way Home. There are moments where the CG looks really good, and there's other moments where the CG looks really plastic. The best example I can think of is the final swinging in Spider-Man No Way Home. That looks horrible. Another example I can think of in Spider-Man Homecoming, like near the beginning of the movie when he's like, patrolling around the Spider-Man, like the texture on the suit just looks so weird. Spider-Man Far From Home, weirdly, even though I think it's the worst movie out of that trilogy, actually had the best CG. And I remember having this fear like a couple months ago, 6 months ago or something, when they finished shooting the movie. And I was like, oh man, the movie's coming out in July in 2026. Is that really going to be enough time for them to cook with the CG? And I'm not really sure if it is. At some points in the trailer, it looks really good. And some points where I'm like, at the end of the day, whenever I see something CG, especially Spider-Man related, I always go back to Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. Or not even that, just other MCU movies. Like, remember Iron Man? Remember Iron Man 1, 2, and 3? Those movies, till this day, look amazing. Iron Man's suit looks so realistic. It doesn't look out of place at all. Or look at Matt Reeves' The Batman. Like that one rooftop that they're always on where Batman and Selina kiss and like the background is orange. Like, that city background looks realistic. It looks real. Even though it is CG, it looks real. It's good. But then you compare to that first shot of the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer and I'm like, yikes. I know you can do better than this. And I'm not trying to be a hater, someone who complains all the time about whatever new stuff comes out. I'm not trying to be that guy because I am excited for the movie. And I don't always complain about this stuff because Dune came out yesterday and that trailer looks amazing. The Avatar trailer looks amazing. Other movies that have come out with trailers, they look really good. But Spider-Man always gets the short end on of the stick with CG for some reason. At least with Tom Holland's movies. The best he looks with CG is weirdly when he's not in his own movies, like with Captain America Civil War or Avengers Infinity War. But, there is still, 4 months left until the movie comes out. I still have hope that they are going to be cooking for these 4 months. Really, letting it settle in the oven, letting the CG be fleshed out a little more. And this is obviously not going to be the final product. Although I'm not optimistic about the CG, I am optimistic about the movie. I'm really excited about this new direction they're taking with Spider-Man. Looks like he's gonna have organic webbing. Scorpion is finally gonna be in the movie after he was teased at the end of Homecoming. We have Mr. Negative, I'm pretty sure. We got the Punisher. We possibly have some other villains. We get to see Spider-Man being depressed and lonely, finally. And we have Bruce Banner, the Hulk. But he's not actually the Hulk in this movie. Like, Bruce Banner's back to human form, which I was a little confused about, because when did that happen? Last time I saw him was in the She-Hulk show, and he was, big and green, but civilized. When did he turn back to a human? That's what I'm a little confused about. Did it happen during one of, the Marvel TV shows? Because I didn't watch those. I only watched the Marvel movies. But yeah, I just want to talk about how I think the CG on the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer is a little undercooked. But I'm still optimistic. I'm still very much looking forward to the movie, being a Spider-Man fanboy and all that. But yeah, that's all. Goodbye.